Hello, I'm Firepug. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Trident and why vehicles will not be ruining Apex, based on what I have heard from content creators out there who have playtested the game, as well as some of the data miners out there on Twitter. Firstly, I want to thank all my new subscribers. I have been gaining like a lot, like 3 to 5 subscribers a day lately, and that is huge, especially for the small number I'm at. And I am planning on making something special for when I do hit 300. It'll probably be some sort of montage. Also, thank you for the positive feedback on the intro I made. This is pretty much the first intro I've ever made. I'm planning on changing it soon probably, but for now it's pretty good. Alright, so let's talk about why the Trident or vehicles will not be ruining Apex. Firstly, I want to talk about the thing where you can put the Rampart machine gun Sheila on the back of a Trident. I think this is something that really concerned me at first. However, after watching a video by Frothy, who is much bigger in the Titanfall 2 community than Apex. However, he did get to playtest Season 7, and he says that it's probably not going to be that big of a deal, and this is because you don't really get the whole range of motion you would expect. He says it's probably between 20 and 30 degrees range of motion from the way the vehicle is facing. So pretty much the driver has to aim you at what you are trying to shoot in order for you to shoot it, and while moving that fast, it's really hard to stay very consistent with your aim, and it's really not that big of a deal. It's not something super overpowered. In terms of other things going on the Trident, like a Gibraltar bubble, caustic gas trap, I think a jump pad can as well, it's really nothing overpowered at all, and is just more useful to your squad than hurting other squads. And the part about vehicles running into people and doing damage, actually they don't, so you can't be going around running people over with your Trident. They actually just sort of bounce off each other. And I've heard that from both Sword Jank's video and a Rain Day Gaming video about the Trident. They just sort of get pushed off to the side, and you don't actually do damage when running into people with the Trident, and it's pretty useless to run into people. They really made it more of a moving device, movement and positioning device, than a third-party device, which is really good. Another thing that I heard from Frothy video is that they do make a lot of noise, and you can hear them from quite a ways away, which also makes them a little bit less of a third-party tool as well. So I'm glad they did that as well. Now, about ways to counter a Trident. So as we saw in the launch trailer and the gameplay trailer, both a Disrupted Sentinel and an Arcstar will disable a Trident completely. And on top of this, Watson fences will also be able to disable the Trident. So you could put Watson fences across roads and stuff to sort of block off any Trident that's coming through there, or slow them down because they have to get off and shoot your Watson fence away in order to pass through. So both of those things will be able to disable the Trident. The Trident, however, has no HP. So when you do shoot at the Trident, according to Shrugtoll on Twitter, he says instead of damaging the Trident, will deal a smaller percentage of the damage to everyone currently in the vehicle. So I think that is also a good nerf to the Trident right away off the bat. It doesn't nerf the Trident itself, it nerfs the squad using the Trident, which I think is a great move on Respawn's part. On top of all these videos I've watched about the Trident and all the content creators talking about it on Twitter, from what I've heard from literally everyone who has playtested using the Trident, has said that it is perfectly fine. They did a great job with it. And in my opinion, I think this is going to be, I think Respawn is going to do the best job implementing vehicles in a game than anyone else has yet, especially a Battle Royale. Just my personal opinion. But we will have to see. Season 7 is coming pretty soon. Next Wednesday, I believe it is 8 p.m. Pacific time. I might be wrong in that, but I think that's when the season will be launching. And anyways, that's all I want to share with you guys in this video. If you do have any questions, post them in the comments, and I can answer them. See you guys later.